Alright, hey everybody, it's Shadow Wraith here. We're gonna try a Shards of Alara online draft. It's my first time recording this, and my third time actually drafting this set, so it's probably gonna be garbage. But we'll see where things go. 7 players ready to go here, just waiting for our 8th, and then we're on the way. Hopefully audio quality and everything's good like that. Just trying this with my headset right now. Still toying around with some settings and all that, but we'll see where this goes. Invincible Hymn, not so much. Drum Hunter's not too bad. Battle Mage and a Fate Stitcher. Ooh. Honestly, still working out some of the mechanics here, but I mean the rest of this looks pretty Grixis-y. We got a Lightning, Magma Spray, pretty hot card. I think we might go ahead and take the Fate Stitcher. Fate Stitcher, Grixis Battle Mage, Canblanc, or Loot. Let's take the Loot. If we end up going full Grixis, the discard would be pretty powerful, so go ahead and take that. Realm Razor. I've also not heard of about half of these cards, so that's another thing keeping going. But we have a Crumbling Necropolis, and I think I want to take that fixing. My last few drafts, it's just disappeared on me. The Scavenger Drake's pretty hot too. I think we go ahead and take the fixing there. There's one thing I learned from doing this 2 other times: your fixing saves you or breaks you. Blood Cultist. Yeah, seems pretty interesting. I think we might go ahead and take that. 3 Master Lab be good as well. Plus 3/3 double strikes, not too bad either, but Blood Cultist keeps us on color. Pretty powerful effect. I think we'll go ahead and take that. Definitely seems like it should be a fun overall set. My other 2 drafts I ended up losing first round, so it's just largely inexperienced with a new to me set. Also made a couple of misplays, was pretty harsh that way, so play and learn, right? So let's see where we end up here. Agony Warp. Oh, there's a Blightning. Neither of those really shouting pick me up. I'm gonna go ahead and take Blightning here, discarding 2 cards pretty early on. If you can hit it, would be good. Puts us solidly red-black. Get a splash of blue. Knight of the White Orchid. It's pretty strong card. Not really anything else here I'm wanting to pick. 3 for a 2/2 flying with Unearth isn't too bad. I think I might take just the White of the Night Orchid. We'll value pick that out. Donray Archer. It's Exalted. There's another 3/2 flying. Outrider. 2/1 flying Death Touch seems pretty good. Makes our curve a little difficult, but we'll try it out. Yeah, I don't know. I toyed around with putting some background music on. It ended up just making it too difficult to hear me talking, which feel free to let me know if you want more or less of that. Kind of figuring this out as I go. Skeletons and other zombies get +1/1 of death touch. It's not too bad if I had zombies and skeletons. I got a Grixis obelisk. 2/2 cycler and unearth. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards the, or if we pick up, actually yeah, I'm gonna take this guy. If we end up picking up one of the scavenging drakes or the red guy with first strike, that combo actually turns out pretty good. Cutter. That would get us our artifact creatures untapped all the time. I think if we end up going that way, this is an artifact creature too, so we could have some kind of nombo there with putting out 1,000,000 of those. Gives us info about our opponents, but I think I like that just a little bit better. Alright, so as expected, that Invincible Hymn ended up wheeling. I think we're gonna try the obelisk. Gives us a little bit of ramp, a little bit of fixing. Normally not too many of those played from what I've been hearing, but one that's on heavy on color definitely couldn't hurt. Oh, and there's our scavenging drake, so I'm gonna go ahead and snap pick that guy. There's nothing else really going on. Looks like black has been passed over, but neither of those are really great cards. Go ahead and take that scavenging drake. Kind of want to look a little bit on our higher end right now. Pretty low curve so far. Heavy mana costs early on there. See if we can get some better late game going on here. Cycle or 6 for +1/-1 with unearth. I think we might take the unearth. 3/4 for 6 is pretty brutal, so probably won't end up playing that, or if we do, it'd just be from our Grixis Battle Mage looting it away. If we're going this heavy into artifacts, might as well take that. Doubt we're probably gonna end up playing it, but we'll see how things go. Same with cancel. Ethereum Master Live, probably not too bad. It's a homunculus artifact, and we only have to sack a homunculus, so that's actually a pretty solid card draw there for black and blue. One for Exalted, which I mean is a 4-drop 2/2 Exalted. Is not amazing, but pretty not horrible. And an island. So we'll see what we end up with here in pack 2. Memory erosion. It's a pretty heavy mill. Savage lands, we have 2 of our colors there. Pretty heavy fixing. Truthfully, I don't know how good memory erosion is. For us, it doesn't hurt that we're milling if we've got that, but it's something I'm wary of. Could just take Savage Lands. Like Grixis Charm is pretty good. Bounce a permanent, Tarkuchi is -4, or the whole team gets +2 power. It's not bad at all. I think we're gonna go with the Charm. So we could use a few more spells over creatures. I'm debating the Savage Lands just to open up our mana a little bit better, but we already got an Obelisk and Necropolis. I think we should be okay. Oh, there's a Seaside Citadel. Oh, and this is heavy. Wow. It's like crazy hard into Bant. I think we're gonna take the land just in case we end up going that way. So we do have some pretty good blue going on. There's a Bant Battle Mage too. Oh, Bone Splinters is pretty crucial removal. Jund Panorama gets us access to our swamp and mountain too. Oh, this is an interesting one. Do we want to go more open, or do we stay Bone Splinters or Jund Land? Thinking with our Homunculus, Bone Splinters might be the way to go. It also double triggers on Scavenging Drake. And we'll hope to find some more fixing pack 3. Say that tentatively. Players can't search libraries. I don't know if that's amazing at all. Can always sacrifice it with our Thurium. Target creature get -3, another target creature gets -3 power, toughness. That seems pretty good. Artifacts cost 1 less. That's definitely not bad the way we're looking. I think we might go with the Thurium Sculptor. Keeps us open on our low curve a little bit easier. But the Agony Warp could remove a problem for us, or allow us to combat trick one of those out of there. On Forest Plains, this is not looking too friendly. Devour 3. It's not brutal. Not too sure what the card is we're looking for here. I think Relic might be a good pick. Just to hate pick that out of there, but Devour 3 could be pretty good. Especially with our Scavenging Drake. Oh, Dragon Fodder seems pretty strong with what we've got so far. Only other thing, we got a Viscera Dragger, which I didn't end up taking earlier. So that Cycling Unearth combo is pretty hard. I think Dragon Fodder just works out so well with giving us early blocks. Pushes us a little harder into red. But I think having 2 extra guys out there that we can sacrifice off to our various effects is probably good. Oh, we find a Tidal Sculler and a Dispeller's Capsule and an Ethereum Sculptor. Nobody wants that Esper artifacts. I guess artifact spells cost less, so our obelisks get pretty cheap if we end up going heavy with that. We're gonna try it out. Jund Charm and a Necrogenesis. Some pretty powerful cards being sent around here. I think our Glaze Fiend is pick we want. Forest Plains Island. Oh, we got another Devour 3. I think we're gonna go with that. Oh, there's just nothing in this pack for us. Just take somebody else's fixing. Be that guy. It's not very good fixing. I've seen this card late often, but put a wrench into somebody's plan. All in all, we're not looking too bad, I don't think. Good double. Oh, single Ethereum Sculptor. So that was one we passed over. Necrogenesis. Pretty solid card if we end up going green. So got Marble Chalice for gaining life. Yes, giving our creature. Oh, we'll take an artifact. Probably won't play that one, but if we need to up our artifact counts, it certainly couldn't hurt. I think we'll go with our sack a creature regenerate. It seems pretty good. Gives us a bit of late game, which we could use pretty badly right now. Most of our stuff is early on. 2-3 drop slots, not too much in the late game, which is where I struggled in the last couple times I've tried this. Shore Snapper. Got a guy we could probably throw Island Walk on, if that's relevant. If everybody's playing 5-color good shit. I should also mention my channel is probably not going to be PG-13. I'll do my best to keep it that way. Clarion Ultimatum, Esper Charm, Ambusher, and Scourge Devil. We got a Blightning again. Courier's Capsule. Got a Magma Spray. I'm gonna thinking Magma Spray might be the way to go. We already got one Blightning. Double Blightning could just like wreck somebody's day. We got a Bone Splinters. Not much for any. Oh, we got a Agony Warp. Not the greatest removal. Double Thunder Thrash Elder. I think we take the Magma Spray. We'll just see if we can wheel a Blightning. Scourge Devil isn't too bad. It's just removal's a higher priority right now for us, I think. Drum Hunter, Ox Charger, Esper Panorama. Oh, Grixis Panorama. Vivithian Stinger. That could help us clear out some stuff too, but I think at this point we gotta prioritize some fixing, or we're just not gonna make it. Oh, another Puppet Conjurer. I think that's gonna be our pick. Oh, but we got a Stinger again. We'll see. We'll try being a little greedy here. Creature to spell count looks pretty okay right now. A couple more creatures would probably be best, and two of our guys generate dudes, so we got a way to go with that. Should also mention formatting on my video uploads is probably not going to be great right away. Like I said, it's the first time doing a recording of a draft and kind of learning as we go. I think we're looking okay though. Hellkite Overlord. Oh, would we want to splash green for that? Truthful answer, probably. We had Seaside Citadel, will give us a blue-green. Band Panorama. I think that's just too powerful to pass up. And our green is very, very late game. Gives us an option to put Necrogenesis in there as well. I think we'd be playing Seaside Citadel. I'm gonna start looking at things we might make cuts. Thinking this guy just wasn't looking too fantastic. Maybe Agony Warp we might do. Oh, that is just huge. But we gotta play the white. If we're already doing Seaside Citadel, I think that card is just too powerful to pass up. I mean, there's not much non-artifacts we're playing here. Let's be super greedy. We'll see how this ends up. It's probably going to be horrible. I'll be completely honest. But we'll see. There's potential. Maybe we ditch our Thunder Thrash Elders. There's not really anything good here. I think our Death Greeter. Or do we just hate pick that? I think that's our pick there. Oh, and there's a Tidehole Sculler. Okay. So we have very, very solid white splash happening. Grixis, Seaside Citadel, Crumbling Necropolis is not amazing for our fixing, but I'll take reasonable over anything else. For the Sphinx, there's also one drop artifact guy. Grixis, Menace, Death Touch. Or you just take some cycling and land hate. I think Dispeller's Capsule would probably be ideal for our side. I think our Blightning is a solid double up. Do we take another 3/2 flying? No, let's go with Thought Color. Red, green, white. Take a Nihilobelisk if we end up going for it. Don't think we will. So now we got some cuts to make. things to take out of this. This is the real question here now. See, is when another artifact enters with our puppet conjurers, that could be pretty bonkers. I feel like our sages gets us more. Ethereum Sculptor's just so good. I think our Agony Warp might get bumped, but removal's too hard to argue with right now. I think we're only gonna splash 2 forests. So I think we just need that late game. Like, we can't just not play that. Not Cutter Agent is kind of meh. I can bleed them to death and know what they have. Puppet Conjurer's just so good. We got, how many artifacts do we got here? So I had a solid 11 artifacts out of all this. This is pretty good. I still gotta make 3 cuts here, ideally. I think we'd pop out one of those Devours. Maybe both Devours? Do we just go Dragon Fodder? Or do we kick Dragon Fodder? Oh man, I don't even know. If I could do 2 more cuts here, I think I'd be good. Just don't know. Grixis Battle Mage, not too powerful. I think I might even ditch that. Grixis Battle Mage or Agony Warp. Kinda thinking Agony Warp. Give us 22 spells, 18 land, 21 spells, and 19 technically if you want to count the obelisk in there, which I think would be a good number. Mana problems in this is pretty brutal. It's a curve look. We're really low. Very little on the upswing there. I think I'm gonna bump the Agony Warp. Phone Splinters, Magma Spray, Grixis Charm. It's not really a lot of removal, but it's also got Blood Cultist. I think we're gonna give this a try. Lands, on the other hand, that's gonna be a fun one to figure out. So what color, what do we got? We got heavy black. Pretty decent blue. Definitely Grixis, so I'm glad we got that Crumbling Necropolis and Grixis Panorama. Seaside Citadel gives us our white for those 2, as well as blue source. Let's see, what should we do here? I think I definitely want another white. I'm gonna quit 6 swamps. We do the 2 forest plan. See if we end up there. That'll be very late game. Our battle mage can try and find us some stuff. 3 for blue, 4 for mountains. I think I don't want to mess that up too much. We do a panorama. I think we're gonna give that a try. kind of want to go a little bit more white just for Tide Hollow and Aethersworn Canonist, but try this out and see where we go. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this. I'll have the second video uploaded of match 1.